On the hill, Edward Cabrera. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, he's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ready to go? Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Merrill on the move. One away. Jake Mangum, the next up for the Marlins. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So 2 down. Addison Barger, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball outside.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Edwards. And the inning is over. Back here at the friendly confines. And getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. What do we have on him? Here's Nico Hoerner.
Number 2, Nico Hoerner.
Ball.
Bounce to third. In time to Bush. One gone, bottom half of the first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. No, that's out.
Meyer measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Next offering misses.
Ball.
3-1. Late with the swing there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Xavier Edwards, the next to hit, takes outside. Check
What you
swing
got?
and a 1-0. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Man at first, one away. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's Miguel Andujar. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, one out. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. On to Bush. It's a double play. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now for the Marlins, Matt Shaw. Popped up. And there's one down. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. O'Hearn. The tag, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Lunging, but it gets down. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. That one back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. This to center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Sole runner at third, 2 men out. Michael Busch, the next up for the Marlins.
That's the ball.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. In to score from third, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard hit, right side. On to O'Hearn. Ozuna is out, and they're happy to just get off the field. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Well struck, right field. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just
ripped back to the mound, and that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Stepping in, Moises Ballesteros. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases. Kyle Stowers, the next Cub to hit. This one in the air, center field. Sanoja moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Nick Gonzalez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
O'Hearn takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Addison Barger. Cabrera back to work. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
This one in the air right field. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Liam Hicks.
Clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Two away. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Barger leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Andujar. Out to center. Mangum settles underneath it. 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Brandon Nimmo. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball. Got him. 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Andres Jimenez. Stowers towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Varsho, 29 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
Right through there for a strike. One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. To the batter now, Jake Mangum. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Slings to first in time. High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that is that. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
Ballesteros.
Towards first,
Foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. The 0-2. On the ground, Sanoja. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now here is Kyle Stowers. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. There's a swing and a miss. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now for the Marlins, Addison Barger. On to O'Hearn. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Shaw.
Right fielder, number 6, Matt Shaw.
And that one hit to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 1-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Hard hit left side. Jimenez throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And
that's
that
a
one is
foul.
So we'll try it again. 1-2. Down the right field line and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Miguel Andujar, the next Cub to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. Top 6. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sinoja.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show
foul.
they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. So up next, Andres Gimenez. He's already homered in this game. Merrill makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Dalton Varsho, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Just
Nope,
misses.
that's
Ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
next
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hard liner. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Brandon Nimmo.
Right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
On the ground to first. Bush takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for the Cubs, Jackson Merrill. First pitch swinging.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Down the left field line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ballesteros in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 0-1 now. Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Merrill at first, one gone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Stowers.
Now pitching for Miami, number 47, John King.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes into third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Nick Gonzalez. Fouls away the first offering. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
they get the force, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Michael Bush.
Nope, ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man at second. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Addison Barger, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Matt Shaw. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. This one in the air, right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Cub to hit. O'Hearn
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now he breaks his bat. Barger. The throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. This one in the air right field. And that is foul. Pitch gets away. And the runner holds. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho under it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Anthony Bender gets the ball now.
Anthony Bender.
Out to short. In time to Bush. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. Digging in, Liam Hicks. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Luke Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Edwards sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. And that's a base hit, and that's a one-out single.
Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Merrill makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up.
Now pitching for Miami, number 58,
Center field. Mangum drifts towards it. And there's one down. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So up next, Moises Ballesteros.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. stays alive. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, right side. In time to Bush, and that ends the inning. So they turn things over to the righty, Daniel Palencia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do
this one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that's a foul ball. That's a hit, and a man aboard. Now at the plate, Michael Bush.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
O'Hearn. To Horner at second for one. Back to first, but not in time. That one in triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's two away. Now a chance for Addison Barger.
That was
outside.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
And that is that.
Leading up for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 29,
Lifted in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. One out left for the Cubs. So up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Oh, 0-2 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Jimenez. Now the throw to first on the run. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.